But in my opinion, if we do break below these current lows here, it's totally possible that we actually are still within bullish territory and that we would actually be looking to retest the golden retrace here at about 7,200 before finding that needed support for a continued bull market. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the price of Bitcoin. We're also briefly going to take a look at some of the top altcoins and looking at their performance recently. And before we get started here, you guys need to click that link below to create a free account on the CryptoWatch platform. As you guys know, I've been using the CryptoWatch platform for the past 2 years, and the reason for that is because I actually don't have to use any other platforms. CryptoWatch allows me to connect myself to all the top exchanges and trade and manage my portfolio on all the top exchanges, all from one place. I don't have to log into exchanges anymore. All I have to do is sign into the CryptoWatch platform and I can manage my entire crypto portfolio. So you need to click that link below. Now let's get started with the Bitcoin analysis. So right now I'm using the CryptoWatch platform. I'm looking at the CryptoWatch asset card list, and we can see that most coins are now following Bitcoin to the downside. We can see Bitcoin is now down almost 2%, Ethereum down over 3.5%, XRP down 1.7%, Litecoin down almost 4% right now. So let's just hop into the Bitcoin chart. So now looking at the daily chart once again, a lot of people have been keeping their eye on the 200-day moving average as that bullish indication. If we did get a daily candle close above that level, then that would likely indicate that Bitcoin was looking to recover, but we did not get that daily candle close, and we actually got an upward sloping resistance line along the 200 daily moving average, and we've been getting rejected off of it continuously now. And also, one thing I want to bring to your attention is a potential death cross. A lot of people right now are looking at the red 50 simple moving average and the green 200 simple moving average, and we're possibly getting a death cross right now, where the 50 simple and the 200 simple are going to be crossing, and that would be an indication of a continued pullback in the Bitcoin market. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is the opposite of a golden cross, where the 50 simple crosses above the 200-day moving average, and that is a classic golden cross, and that is an indication of further upside in the market. And right now, we are looking to potentially get the opposite effect, where the red 50 here crosses below the 200-day, and that would be an indication that we could actually be breaking lower below the golden retrace. Now, a lot of you guys who have been watching my channel know that we've been looking for a pullback to the golden retrace for months now. Since August, we've been looking for this pullback, right? And right now, we saw some support come in just above the golden retrace, but we did not see those volume levels on par or exceeding previous levels. As you guys know, what I was looking for here was volume levels that were on par or exceeding previous levels on that pullback, and we didn't get anything like that here. We got some pretty low volume on this pullback, and right now the price of Bitcoin, we didn't see any immediate recovery, which is what we were looking for. So it's possible now that Bitcoin could be looking to test lower back towards the golden retrace before finding significant support. And, this wouldn't be anything different than what we've been expecting here on this channel. What that would really mean is that we're looking for a more direct touch off the golden retrace before finding major support in this market. Now, a lot of people right now are saying that if we break below these current levels, then we're going to be, testing lower, getting extremely bearish here. But in my opinion, if we do break below these current lows here, it's totally possible that we actually are still within bullish territory and that we would actually be looking to retest the golden retrace here at about 7,200 before finding that needed support for a continued bull market. Now, of course, guys, if we pull back to 7,200, the 618 golden retrace, and we kind of bounce around this range and we can't hold that level, then we're definitely looking for levels like 5,400. But, guys, if we break below these current lows at 7,700, I'm not going to get super bearish right away. I'm not going to get super bearish. The 7,200, the golden retrace, is my next area, my next target to the downside for the next major support level, right? So I'm looking at the 7,200 as that next major support level. And so far, Bitcoin has not been able to hold above the 50% retrace. So a bullish sign in the near term would be an upward sloping consolidation above 8,500, above the 50% retrace. And of course, we're also going to be looking at the 200-day moving average as that next major resistance test. You know, the first step for the bulls would be to get back above the 50% retrace, and then, you know, of course, range up to the 200-day and break above the 200-day. And, you know, overall, guys, if we get above the 200-day moving average and we hold above it, that would be a pretty clear indication of a recovery for Bitcoin. But right now, I think it's becoming more likely, with the lack of bullish volume in the market, that we are looking to get a more direct touch off the golden retrace, the 618 golden retrace, before any major recovery. Now, looking at the Ethereum chart, one of the top altcoins right now, this area right here was the consolidation before the breakdown of the bear market. And right now, Ethereum is kind of just hanging out in that support and resistance range from the consolidation of the bear market. And, you know, to me, this is a really neutral area. You know, Ethereum kind of just ranging in here, not really doing much. If we do break below the $167 level, that would be an extremely bearish sign. But also that could indicate that we're heading towards a better accumulation level. You know, all these levels down here did not really see all that much bullish volume come into the market. If we do end up breaking below these previous lows here, that would very likely bring in more bullish volume for a potential reaccumulation zone and creating a larger scale double bottom formation here for Ethereum and Litecoin. This is very common in the crypto market, guys, and also Litecoin as well. Looking at the Litecoin chart, we're also sitting in that consolidation range before the breakdown of the bear market, and Litecoin is just hanging out in this range as well. And for Litecoin, if we break below the $50 level, that would be a similar outcome as Ethereum. We would be looking to test lower, possibly below $40 for a larger scale double bottom formation. And again, this is very common in the crypto market. And right now, I think this is what is more likely right now. At the moment, I think that's what's most likely right now, is that we're going to see continued downside for Bitcoin and continued downside for Ethereum, Litecoin. Now, XRP, a lot of people have been talking about XRP lately, and a lot of people are getting very bullish on XRP. At the moment, you know, XRP, if we just mark up our resistance here, XRP is currently sitting at the lowest prices it's seen in almost 2 years now, right? So XRP has not seen prices this low in almost 2 years, right? We hit 22 cents not too long ago. And, you know, we are seeing some accumulation at these levels, right? We're sitting at a critical support level. And if XRP was going to actually bounce from here, then, you know, we would likely see a test up to the downward sloping resistance. And of course, you're going to see all the XRP people getting extremely bullish at this point. But this is really routine for XRP, getting a test up to the downward sloping resistance. We see this continuously in the XRP chart, just getting rejected off the downward sloping resistance and entering a large scale descending triangle, which is a classic bearish pattern, guys, right? And, you know, in my opinion right now, you know, a test up to the downward sloping resistance would be nothing new. And it wouldn't necessarily mean that XRP is getting bullish again. It just means that we're continuing the same exact pattern. But, you know, of course, if we do break above the downward sloping resistance, that's extremely, extremely bullish for XRP. But if we can't exit this support range right here, I think it's very likely that we actually test the bottom of this consolidation range at about 14 cents would be my downside target for XRP. About 14 cents here, and just entering this consolidation range. And you know, with a supply of 99 billion, that's really not that's really not anything that you shouldn't expect. That's kind of expected with a coin, with an asset like this, with that much of a supply. But that's just my opinion for XRP. It's a great asset to trade in this descending triangle, but you know, most of the holders right now are not exactly happy with the performance of this coin. Most people who bought XRP in any of these areas are in the red right now, and Bitcoin has outperformed all the top altcoins this year. So that is why I'm really focused on Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is the top performer in the crypto market, and it drives the crypto market. So definitely keep your eye on Bitcoin. If we do get some more bearish price action here in the near term, look out for that golden retrace at $7,200. That is very likely going to be the next major support level before any potential bounce in this market. And that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and definitely click that link below to create a free account on the CryptoWatch platform. Check out the platform, see how it feels. Let me know what you think about the platform in the comment section below, and I will see you all in the next video.